Yo. Hey everyone. Today I wanted to do a quick video thanking you, the viewers, and particularly the subscribers to the channel. I will be honest, I know you guys are busy, and I know that a lot of my content is long form. I'm not using graphics, I'm not using crystals or tapestries or iconography or really anything. I barely dress up for these videos, and I I just wanted to do this YouTube channel and do these videos like I would do if I was teaching Reiki to you one-on-one or in a small group. I teach unaided. I don't really include additional mediums to my Reiki practice. I just love teaching Reiki as it is. I'm bursting with knowledge about it. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I I absolutely love this practice. I used to be part of the Christian church. I still go for Christmas and I try to go for Easter, but I haven't been in quite some time. But I love religions. I have studied them in school during my study in philosophy. I try to talk about Reiki in a way that it can be included in any type of belief. And I think that it can. I also think that Reiki, as I've talked about on some of the previous videos, I think Reiki has a potential place in the pantheon of things that we consider real. I think it has a place in the scientific community. I think it can help with mental health. I think it has a strong correlation to brainwaves. And if any of you out there run scientific studies, feel free to leave a comment about it because I'd love to collaborate. I think that ultimately the principles of Reiki will go hand in hand with studies about consciousness, or will go hand in hand with the knowledge about consciousness that we can discover once we start looking at it as such. And I think even potentially there's room for Reiki to have an influence in areas such as quantum physics. And particularly when we start getting into the idea of the collapsing of the wave into particle and what seems to be doing that. I think Reiki and the good vibes, the idea of Reiki and its propagation and the communication of its ideas happens better through community rather than necessarily like papers and studies, because Reiki is something you do. It's not something, I mean, you can observe it, obviously, but the practice of Reiki is a practice, it's a personal practice. And, I think that even with that being the case, it's still something that can help the world at large and can integrate with the field of science rather than sort of be perpetually at odds with it like the religious institutions are. And, we don't have the institutional strength of some of our peers, be it religion or science. But one of the things that Reiki has, and I think I've seen in every person that I've taught Reiki to, is that the difference between Reiki and a religion is that Reiki invites you to use critical thinking and encourages you to have skepticism as you work with it. And the moments that you have with the practice, whether it's doing a session on yourself or it's just keying into the vibes in nature, or maybe when you're having a conversation with someone, those moments that you have that address your specific form of skepticism and your specific angle of critical thinking, and for your experience with Reiki to show you in particular in the moment that yes, this is working and you're doing it. That's something that can only happen if you have skepticism and if you critically think about what you're doing with your Reiki practice. So I wanted to say something in particular to my subscribers. I just wanted to thank you all for showing up video after video. Like, I've got a solid 20 or 30 people that I think are watching every video now. You know, when I meet with a Reiki student in person, I usually have some vibe, some idea that we're gonna be talking about when we meet. And when I meet people in person, I usually meet them like once every couple weeks. Hence my sort of pattern of doing the videos when I do them. For those of you participating video to video, and anyone who is finding any of these videos, obviously, leave comments. And if you have questions, or if you have an idea that you'd like me to talk about, because as you can see, I love making these videos. So about loving to make the videos, I'm just going to be completely candid. You know, if you've been following a couple of my other videos, I'm a pretty strong believer in reincarnation. So I will admit that when I first started making these videos, I just wanted to make a shortcut for me should I come back to get where I am now. I really like where I am now. The Reiki is just, it's helped me so much with my health and my well-being and my relationships with people, to be able to flow good energy into them and flow good energy into the idea of my relationships with people. It's just helped me so much. And you know, when I teach people, I don't really use a lot of electronics. I barely emailed or messaged any of my students when I taught a little while ago. So I was a little tentative about doing the channel, and I kind of was just doing it for my own selfish storage, like the storage of these ideas. But I have to admit, now that I have a steady few people watching the videos, it really does feel like we have a little tiny nook of a Reiki community online, and it's really nice. It's nice for me to be able to get up in the morning and make these videos and know that, you know, maybe somebody is getting something out of them. So it's, you know, it's invigorating for me. It's awesome for me. I hope you guys are getting something out of it too. I just wanted to make a video thanking you guys and encouraging you to comment and like the videos so that they can circulate more, and hopefully our little powwow can grow a little bigger. So, all right, thanks guys.